Are you someone who shows how they feel? Or are you someone that likes to keep it all in? Do things move you, obviously, or do they move you inside and you don't show it? Some of us, we hear certain music, maybe you go to a certain place, watch a certain movie, and it triggers something, a response. Others of us, we like to kind of stiff up a lip, as they say. Are you someone who is easily moved? What about God? That's a strange thing to ask. God is sovereign, God is great, and yet God is described in the Bible, as we were thinking about on Sunday, in our Sunday video, as gracious and compassionate. If you're gracious and compassionate, that means things move you. One of the things we say is we see God most clearly through Jesus. Jesus is the exact representation of God we read in Scripture. So what about Jesus? Well, Jesus was moved by things, wasn't he? When he heard that his friend Lazarus had died, we then get the shortest verse in the Bible where it famously says, Jesus wept. Yes, that is a Bible verse. That's not just one of these sayings that people say. Jesus wept. He was moved when he heard the news that his friend had died. But then he went and he did something. Compassion isn't just about the emotion. It's about how we act out of that emotion. Another time, Jesus saw the crowds. And it says in the Gospels, it's in Matthew's Gospel, this version I'm going to read is in Mark's Gospel. He'd been on a boat and he lands on the other side of the lake, and it said when Jesus landed and saw the crowd, he had compassion on them because they were like sheep without a shepherd. And so he began teaching them many things. Jesus saw the crowds and he was moved with compassion. They were like sheep without a shepherd. They needed something from him. And so he taught them. What about us? One of the phrases we hear sometimes is compassion fatigue. And I guess in this season of COVID, we can be overwhelmed with sad stories, with things happening. Maybe we're not moved in the way we used to be. But God is moved. He's not removed. He's not distant. And so as his people, may we be people of compassion. Now we will show that in different ways. Some people are very obviously compassionate, emotional. They show that. Others of us, we maybe do it in different ways, so long as it leads to action. Let's be people of compassion and grace, reflecting the heart of God. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. May we be people of compassion. Whatever moves you, let's not be hard-hearted today. This is our midweek thought. We're back on this Sunday, 11 a.m. for our act of worship. God bless you. Take care.